Welcome back to Phoenix Point. I'm Hoosfoos McCave, and you are very welcome to this this probe-covered geoscape. We have 4 probes left, but nowhere really to put them, except obviously up here, where our shotgun mission is, and we're going to get there anyway because we're going to go do that mission, probably this episode, I'm guessing. And we've got the Hope. Oh, they turn purple when the Antediluvian probe thing does its job. Anyway, so we've got the Hope and the Deliverance here, and we also have what happened to the Blessing, and then the Blessing is on its way here, and we're going to kind of group up here, figure out the right ship or ships and party to take to that shotgun research thing. We also have, let me just page through here, we have the Burden headed off in this direction to Phoenix Saigon for the sole purpose of just being able to drop the probes. Just because we haven't been able to get this whole area with Australia and, what is this, Indonesia or whatever. And then who are we on now? Oh, the gift. I had sent the gift in this direction at the end of last episode, but there's no point in doing that because the only reason I did it was to try to put more probes out, but we don't need to do that. We're going to get them from the other side. So they're on their way back to Phoenix Cobble. This is the Hope, which is obviously at Phoenix University. These guys, the Salvation, are just on their way to trade. And that's the Deliverance. And then the Resolve. Okay, so this is a slight change I made from the end of last episode. The Resolve I had sent here to recuperate, but after reading a comment from DaddyCon after last episode, I realized this is not a well-equipped ship. Because we have the Corvette, we really should have a technician here, and we're selling ourselves short. So we're sending them back to Phoenix Cobble, and if we do this kind of mission again, we will, with DaddyCon on the DaddyCon Corvette on a small ship like this, we'll make sure we have a technician with us. Meanwhile, after we saved this haven of Mansuwait, we discovered this Pandoran nest. And we're not going to do it with the Resolve crew for the reasons I just said, but also I'm thinking that we might just leave it for a little while. I'm pretty sure somebody said to me quite a while ago that if you leave the nests long enough, they become citadels. And we haven't seen a citadel in the entire game yet. So I thought, let's try that. And so that is our situation. So I think I'm just going to hit play. Just the manufacturing queue is just filled with archaeology probes. This will give us a total of 8. We have 4 already. I think 8 is going to allow us to blanket every piece of land on the geoscape. In fact, maybe more so. I don't know. And they're cheap, so I don't care that much. On the research front, we're still working on virophage weapons, and then we've got moon mission prep, and then we've got signal disruption tech. And all of those, I think... Yes, all 3 of those you can see here are goals. So we are doing them. And I'm just going to hit play now. Okay, we finished a couple more probes. Everybody's rest. Oh, this is new. We have detected an Antediluvian ruin. Send an aircraft to set up an excavation operation at the site. Once excavation starts, the presence of an aircraft is no longer needed. Additional archaeology labs reduce the cost of excavations. This is just a static picture. This is not actually showing us where it is. So let's see. That's pretty cool. Let's see where that is. How do we find it? I don't see it here on our goals. Antediluvian. Is that? No? It looked green on that thing. Huh. I guess this is the problem with blanking the entire geoscape with these things. You don't know you don't know where it could be. Oh my gosh, where is it? Oh no. All right. Well, we know it has to be in one of these purple circles. So I'll look more carefully. This is so silly. One eternity later, which I may actually use that interstitial, I found the site. So here we are at Phoenix University, and the site is right up here. It's this little eyeball. I had to go to, if you go look in Phoenixpedia, it shows you it's a little eyeball there. And I searched all over the geoscape before finally finding it here. So I'm not quite certain what it means Send an aircraft to set up an excavation operation at the site. Once excavation starts, the presence of aircraft is no longer needed. So I read this to mean we don't need to send staff. Like it's not an actual mission. So we're going to find that out. And if that's wrong, well, then we're going to find that out too. So what we're going to do is take one of our ships that's over here. Not the Blessing, because it's on its way there. So I guess we will empty off... Wait, the Deliverance is fastest among these, right? Yes, the Deliverance is the fastest among these 3 ships. So let's take our friends off of the Deliverance. And then send the Deliverance over to this site. And if I'm reading that right, that's all it should take. So let's go find out. This is very exciting. Shouldn't take too long to get there. What are you doing? Oh, you're trading. All right, whatever. These guys, whatever. Well, so it turns out I'd already milked these guys of all their resources. So what we're going to do is just take the Salvation and send them back to Phoenix Cobble, and we'll figure it out later when my head is not so far up my butt. Okay, the Blessing just arrived here. Everybody's just going to recuperate, and then we'll keep going. There they go. There they go. See that?
Research complete.
Oh, and we finished research. Okay. Okay. Virophage weapons. Cool looking. Look at those cool pictures. We have produced designs and functional prototypes for a new set of virophage-based weapons, which will exclusively damage life forms that carry traces of the Pandora virus. Note that this includes anyone who has undergone controlled mutations, such as the Disciples of Anu. After extensive testing, the weapons are now ready to go into full production. Working with the Antediluvian virophage has been challenging. It is almost as dangerous a weapon as the Pandora virus. And under any other circumstances, the only correct response would be to destroy it immediately. Any larger scale application constitutes a potential extinction event. Wow. So we have Yggdrasil grenade, which does virophage damage. So that is literally what it says. It's yeah, so we have this sniper rifle that does virophage. Does damage 110 virophage. So what does that mean exactly? So it's like it does 110 damage plus additional virophage on anything with a Pandora virus, including, it sounds like, any of our guys who are mutated. So if they're used against us. Okay, that's very cool. And we have new research. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Fenric RC7, a powerful manticore virophage rotary cannon. I have to believe that is a ship weapon. And the masked manticore. Somebody mentioned the masked manticore a long time ago. Using the experimental fusion of alloys and Pandoran DNA will allow us to reach the festering skies undetected. So this I think is a ship we can use to take down the behemoth. So let's throw that into the research thing. And I guess we should do this. This Fenrir. Wasn't Fenrir the Norse wolf? I don't know. My mythology is weak. Okay, but yeah, let's throw it in there. And oh, and of course we can manufacture new stuff. So let's clear all of this. And see. There it is. Yggdrasil grenade. I mean, obviously, we need to make a bunch of these because they do virophage damage. So let's make... They're not super expensive. Let's make... let's make a bunch. And then we need to make one of those snipers, of course. Is that going to be at the bottom? There it is. Gungnir. Well, clearly we need to make one of those too. In fact... Let's bump that to the top. And obviously we can make the magazines all we want. So that's all of that. And we are, and now we are doing moon mission prep. Should we do the masked manticore first? Yeah, let's do that and the cannon. Because if this is what I think it is, I mean, it sounds like it is exactly that. So we can kill the behemoth before it comes back and harshes my zen entirely. So, okay, very good. 22 hours. And then this cannon. Yeah, okay. All right, let's do it. So where are you? Oh, look. Okay, the Deliverance is nearly to this ruin. Oh, what happened? Oh, okay. The gift just returned to Phoenix Cobble. Now, they're empty. Do we want to send them anywhere? Look, another one. I guess it doesn't tell us every time we find one. Let's send you here. Oh, does that mean I need to keep an eye out for these things? And I've blanketed the entire geoscape. Or most of it. Wait. Wait. What? What is this ring? Does the probe disappear when it finds something? Is that what I'm noticing? Let's go over to, who was it we sent up there? The Deliverance. No, I mean, we still have a probe here. I mean, that would kind of make sense to me, especially because they're so cheap. Oh my God, there's another one right here. Oh my God. And yes, there's no probe here. So I think they're all disappearing. Okay, well, let's go crazy. Let's go crazy. You're going to go, let's go crazy. Let's get nuts, I guess. There's another one right here. Oh my God, they're everywhere. Oh my God. It's like the beast with 1,000 eyes. Okay, Salvation, you can go here. And I think we send the Resolve. Oh, wait. Oh, are you trading here? Oh yeah, okay. These guys were just, they were on their way back to Phoenix Cobble. I'll trade with them. I think we're going to send them back to Phoenix Cobble for now. Oh, but maybe what we do is we take the gift and because then, who was that? The Resolve? Yeah, the Resolve can do this one once it gets back. So we'll send, oh my God, they're everywhere. Okay, let's send you here. All right, hopefully it doesn't take a crew because now we've got a ton of them. Let me just look around a little more. This is very exciting. And it does look like, by the way, see how the purple things have disappeared? So it does look like the probes disappear when a Antediluvian ruin is found. Is this another one? Holy cow, they're everywhere now. All right, let's just excavate the ones. Oh! Send a manned aircraft to obtain exotic material. God damn it. You cannot explore a site without soldiers or vehicles. Well, crap. Okay, hold on, please. You're going... Damn it. Okay, so now that we have a little more clue... Oh. Wait. Wait. Yeah, okay, now that we have a little more clue, I'm going to undo some of what I just did. Right, you guys are going back. So, in fact, you can stop on the way. You guys are right there, and you're manned. So let's send the Blessing up here. Yeah, we're going to ignore the shard gun mission for today, just because this is new, and so it's a shiny new light. So now I'm not as convinced we needed to get the burden over here because we don't need to blanket the whole geoscape. But oh, what's that about? What is this showing us? Where? Wait, do I already have? Oh, interesting. I think this is showing us where artifacts can be found because we didn't have a purple thing there, see? Or maybe this shows where we've already probed? It does seem like we're missing a lot of probes. Yeah, maybe that shows where we've already probed? Yeah, see how they're missing up here? Okay. So maybe... Okay, so what I'm going to conclude here is there's a limited number of places where they can show up, and so you fire off the probe, and then once it's searched, it's searched. It's not like they can just randomly show up. All right, so we're going to have to make more of these probes. Also, when I think I might have mentioned this before, but when I was growing up, a friend of mine, we were really little, a friend of mine learned the word probe, but he learned its meaning was fart. So we would walk around going, probe. We were so stupid. Anyway, I find it funny. Okay, let's make more of these probes. Where was that probe? Wasn't it a... I thought it was a vehicle thing? Wasn't it a vehicle thing? Yeah, there it is. Okay, we're just going to schedule a few more of these. I don't know how many we'll need or whether we'll ever get to them. And here's another one up here. Okay, so now let's go back to you. You are unmanned, so we're going to move you back here. You are... I mean... Okay, hold on. Hold on a second. Wait, I was too quick here. Let's move the blessing back here for a second. Okay, now we're back to the blessing. It's here. I'm going to offload people from the blessing. Oh, I guess I don't really need to. Yeah, this particular ship, we don't need to offload anybody from. So yeah, let's send them up here. The reason I say that is because it doesn't matter if they're a little bit wounded or tired, and they're all level 7, so they don't get experience. You actually can go back. So let's send you back to Phoenix Cobble where you can pick some people up. The gift is on its way to Phoenix Cobble. The hope we're going to leave for a second, though we might have them go excavate. You... Oh, Salvation has people on it. Okay, so they're about to be our first ruin. You're headed back to the university now that we realize we need people there. And I think we're good to go. Let's hit play. Okay, so... Oh, you... Right. I'm going to wait a second before we put anybody on the gift and just let the Salvation get here and we'll see what happens. Okay, so it reached here. Living Crystal Quarry. Research. Send a manned aircraft to obtain exotic material. Excavate site. Send a team of excavators to open a path to the ancient ruin. The team also has to be carried there by air, but doesn't require constant aerial supervision. I don't quite understand. Maybe we just need to have one person on each ship that does this? And it just takes 8 hours? That's how I would interpret that. Phoenix Point will excavate the ancient ruins in 8 hours. It looks like they don't need to land. There just needs to be somebody on the ship. So let's throw... Who is at Cobble right now? Let's throw... Is this Cobble? This is Cobble. Let's throw... Oh, well, this is a perfect job for Yeoman Johnson. Yeoman Johnson, go ahead and go... You can just go world hopping here, right? You can go here, and then down to here. So this is just like another way of getting resources, I guess. I don't know. Let's see what happens.
The new Jericho haven is under attack.
Okay, I can see it here on the edge of the screen. What's our diplomacy with them? Yeah, see, it wouldn't hurt to get them up to closer to 100. What is the balance here? 14 attacking, 18 defending. Okay. Okay, giving up is for rookies. Fort Methuselah. Didn't we go there before? Also, I love the name Methuselah. I don't know, I just like the way it sounds. So the challenge here is we don't have any ships at Cobble. You can still go here. I don't want to send them for the reasons I said before. I don't want to send them to help with this haven because there's no tech there. You know what? I don't think this is a rush. Let's move you here instead, and then we'll shuffle and maybe go over here. But we can't... Yeah, we can't do anything for this haven this very second. Okay, we produced our grenades. These guys are back here. There's so much happening suddenly. This is part of what I like about this game, is like, I come in, I'm like, I don't know what we're going to do today. And then, boom, everything happens. Let's see how the haven's doing after this short period of time. 11 and 15. Okay, you know what? Let's see if we have a good tech here at Cobble. Oh my gosh, look at all those people at Phoenix University right now. Do we have... We don't. Oh no. Oh, man. Well, maybe we take the Daddy-Con Corvette off. Who else do we have here? No. This is not... I mean, we've got 2 vehicles and a sniper and an infiltrator. This doesn't feel like a great team. Although, I don't know if we've ever used Nora. We've definitely used Jasper. No, I think I'm going to wait. Who is bringing people over here? See, this is a problem. This is a problem because we actually don't have that many people. God, by moving the Hope over there, I moved a bunch of people from the other side of the world. Or excuse me, to the other side of the world. And now we're stuck with all the folks on the Salvation as our primary workforce on this side of the world. Huh. Well, let me take another look here. So if we take the Daddy-Con Corvette off of here, and we have a heavy assault and a assault. It's funny, I thought Gremlin was a heavy. God, this is not a great situation. I set up the crew of the Resolve. Obviously, we have one more space, but we don't actually have anybody at Phoenix Cobble that we could put on here. We just have 3 vehicles because I moved everybody off. I don't know, whatever. So Omar is set up exactly the same as he was, except I took off the Frenzy head and gave him the assault helmet here. And he also has one of our spiffy new Yggdrasil grenades. But everything else is the same. In fact, he's a little bit encumbered, but I'm not going to worry about it. I like having the extra grenade. Gremlin also set up exactly the same, except he also has one of the Yggdrasil grenades instead of a frag grenade. These are our 2 kind of super buff guys on this team. And then we have these guys who I thought we had taken Jasper out into the field, but he had like basically no willpower. I gave him another point of willpower, but I also wanted to give him some other abilities. And we're sitting on 6 points because I don't want to spend the Phoenix Pool points on these guys we may never ever use again. He's got poison crossbow, Yggdrasil grenade, backup ammo for the poison crossbow, as well as spiders and backup spiders, as well as a Neurozer. And I give him the Frenzy head, which is another reason I'm not super concerned about willpower, because this will give him some willpower. He's an infiltrator, by the way. And then Nora is using our spiffy new virophage sniper rifle, the Gugnir, as well as the light sniper in case there are little dudes we need to fight. And she also has some paralysis stuff, but only they have paralysis, is that right? Yeah, I only gave paralysis to those 2 because I liked the way the others were equipped, and mutagens are not as important to us as they used to be. So that's these guys. We're going to take them now, and we're going to send them off to this new Jericho site. And once again, if we don't have a good feeling when we hit the ground there, then we're going to bail. Too bad for New Jericho. And I think we're good to go. We might actually finish this excavation. Okay, what happened here? Oh, I sent the Deliverance back. Okay, so what we'll do... Yeah, we're going to hold off on the shard gun thing. What we'll do is we're going to stick somebody on the Deliverance from Phoenix University, who maybe... Well, that's Phoenix University right there, right? Yeah. Who maybe isn't all that useful to us. Like this random mutoid who I didn't do anything with? Oh, okay. Sure. Wait, you're on? Oh, no, you're at Phoenix University. Okay, this random mutoid is now going to go on the Deliverance. The Deliverance is then going to go back up here and do some excavation. And we can send them over here too. So the Deliverance is kind of tied up for now. But that's okay. We have the... Wait, where did I put the blessing? Hold on. Sorry, the Deliverance... That was my mistake. I sent them to the same place. The Deliverance is going to go up here. Wait, why can't you move there? Oh, that was weird. Yeah, and now that I know we don't need a full crew on the Blessing, we're going to actually have them turn around once they are done here. Actually... crap. I'm actually going to send them back right now. It's a waste of those people. Yeah, it's a waste of those people. I know. There's a lot of bouncing around, but this is what happens when I learn this stuff. We've completed our first excavation. Send a Phoenix team to... What? Send a Phoenix team to explore the Antediluvian ruin. Prepare well. Our scientists believe the ancients' defense systems are still operational? Okay, hold on a second. What? What? Oh. Okay, well, we know this team is good. Let me make sure they are actually... I didn't strip them. I did strip them. Oh, this is annoying. Wow. Okay, well that... Once again, that changes things. God damn it. You guys are good to go. You head back up here. We're going to go back to the Deliverance. What a ridiculous nonsense situation. We're going to move you back here. Man. Man. Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. Are the guys on the blessing equipped? So this is what happens because I strip everybody. No, they're not either. I strip everybody because we don't have enough resources. It's actually, I think, one of the weaknesses of the game. If we wanted to have enough equipment for absolutely everyone, we would need many, many more resources. I assume in Terror from the Void that is solved. That also means... Hold on. Let me just go through our ships now. You're going back. You're... You know what? You're going back too. Like, you're not helpful. Man. You can stay right there, Hope. You're going to investigate, I think. What a mess, huh? You know what? I'm going to take these guys. I'm going to move them to here. We can explore there in a minute. Because I want to see if we can get our guys over here to Fort Methuselah. Okay, yeah, you're back here, Deliverance. What a mess. What a mess. Okay, now these guys can excavate. Send a team to open the path. I misread this. I misread this entirely. I saw this as resources you get. This is actually the cost of excavation. So these are kind of missions you potentially want to do. It makes more sense now. It makes more sense. So you're just going to stay here. Okay. So, oh, the Forsaken. Does that change? Does that change how I want to equip our guys? It might. It might. We got good resources, though. Let me just take a quick look. Okay, the Yggdrasil grenades will still work well on the Forsaken, so I think that's okay. I don't think we need paralysis then, so let's take that off of these guys. And you have 3 encumbrance left, you have 2, so what else do we have? We actually have the Yggdrasil grenades. Let's actually give you a flame grenade. I really kind of want to give you another weapon. Alright, we'll come back to you in a second. Nora. You... I don't know if you're going to get in range. But since we've got it around, and then you have 1 more point. Oh, we don't need this anymore. Light sniper rifle doesn't matter for the Forsaken. Oh, unless they... No. Actually, it might. They might have, like, fireworm spitters. So let's use it. And I guess we do another grenade, huh? You know what? We'll do a frag grenade with you. It doesn't matter that much. And then let's go back to you. We have 2 more points. Nobody has healing, right? Oh yeah, nobody has medkits. Okay, we're gonna have to give Jasper a medkit. Just so we have a little bit of safety. I mean, it's just a modicum of safety. Okay, there we go. There we go. Yeah, let's deploy. And Gremlin, this is just, you have a pistol? Is that the deal? Whoops. Yeah, and Gremlin's already hurt, by the way. You know what, actually? Gremlin, I'm going to give you a med kit. I'm going to heal you right away. Let's go. Okay, yeah, so we also could bail. But what the very first move we'll do is go to Jasper Gonzalez can instill frenzy on everyone. Okay, that took 5 willpower. He still has 12, right? So that thing gave him a lot of willpower. I think his willpower is 9. Let's just take a look. I think his... Yeah, it's 9. So he has 17, so it gave him 8. And then Gremlin is damaged, so we're going to switch in this. That's free for him. And we're just going to heal him. Just don't want to take a risk here with him. Beautiful. Now, let's just get his inventory back the way we want. Which I think is this weapon. But I'm not sure yet. And now we can take a look around. Okay, so we have to protect the key structures and kill all the enemies. There's some willpower here, willpower there. This is a really neat plant. Oh, this is a new Jericho assault, so they're a buddy of ours. More willpower. We've got the Forsaken Spewing Mist. Oh my gosh, there's so much willpower. Oh, and here are the important structures, the key structures. So it doesn't matter that much if we defend the key structures, if we can take out all the bad dudes, right? So, but, oh, and I've been told in the past that just because there's mist at the beginning does not mean that's where the bad dudes are, unfortunately. So let's start with, well, let's find out who has the best perception. You have a, oh my God, that's a great perception, 53. Jasper, you have 35. Okay, but we might throw your spiders. Omar has 39, which is very good for a heavy. And Gremlin has 45. Now, the challenge here is that Jasper doesn't have a ton of movement. In fact, Jasper has 16 movement, but the rest of these guys should have quite a bit. 23, 29, and 33. Yeah, so... And Jasper is down 1, I think. You know what? I think I'm going to throw the spiders now. And then I might drop his shield depending on what we see. Yeah. Oh, and he can't throw 3 spiders. Wait, can he? Oh, yes, he can. Beautiful. Let's see. The key structures are there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Go as far as you can. Okay. Right. It takes you 1 to reload. Well, we might drop your shield, we might have you reload. But these spiders spotted a bunch of dudes. Okay. Look at that. I love these tentacles. They just look so neat. Okay, so this is a berserker. It has just the pistol, which has a decent range for a pistol, but isn't really dangerous. It has the tentacle attack, which is terrible. And amazing perception. Right. And electric kick. This guy is a super melee. Yeah, we want to avoid confrontation with that dude. I don't want to reload. What a weird bug. Oh. You're an assault. Oh, no, you're not the same. I was going to say you're the same. You regenerate fire resistant. Okay, fire resistant. Good to know. And stomp. Level 4 assault. Wow. Okay. And then you're another berserker. You have poison spike. Okay, so the gamble I took so far with the light weapon, the light sniper, is not paying off because none of these guys have the spitters. Actually, don't know. Maybe that's only for mutoids that you can get the worm spitters. Oh well. So, okay, those 3. That's good. Spiders found that out for us. What we're going to do is try to activate as many of our friends as we can and let them take the fire. So, with that in mind...
I was born ready.
Where is Omar? Omar, how far can you jump? Oh, Omar can jump up here, but he's not really equipped like a heavy this time. Wait a minute, what's the harrower again? This is... Right, it's a shredding shotgun. Right. Okay. So, Omar can jump pretty far and protect. I mean, he could be up here. We could put him up here and he could protect the key structures. Nora can't see anybody right now. She's a sniper, though. We'll deal with her in a minute. Gremlin, he's another one of our... Oh, wait, that's right. And he has the little leap. Oh, I could have taken off their goo shoes, I think. I don't think the Forsaken can ever spew goo. So what I'd like to do... You have a lot of willpower, and you're about to get a bunch back, I think. So what we're going to do is run you over here.
Step up.
I want to see if I can activate... I want to see if I can activate this guy on this turn. And hopefully we'll find some others as well. Okay. You
5 by 5.
are going to walk over here. Oh, shoot. He healed. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Okay, Nora. We're going to move you... If I put you on this, will you be able to see anybody? Oh, you can see that guy. So, if I understand this correctly, she can move here. And we're going to give her some willpower, so we might as well use quick aim. Then we're going... Oh, I guess I could have looked at what the shot was first, but whatever. No, this is good enough. Regeneration torso? Stomper legs. I mean, I think it doesn't matter. I wouldn't mind taking out this torso, I'll tell you that. Let's see if we can land this shot. Now, this weapon that she's using does 80 virophage. My impression is that with the mutagens, you have the Pandora virus, right? Disciples of Anu people. But I am not seeing any indication... Yeah, I'm not seeing any indication that the virophage weapon behaves the way I thought. It's a little bit annoying. But again, this is how you learn. Although, man, a little bit annoying. Anyway, I'm going to actually move her back.
Be right there.
Yeah, I just feel a little safer with her back like this. We're going to have you... You do need to reload, but I think I want you to overwatch instead in case these guys move. And then Omar, we're going to jump him.
Watch this.
Okay. So he got back his willpower there. And you got back 3 of your 6 that we used. You should have gotten back your 3. Yeah. Okay. So Omar can see both these guys. Let's see what we want. If he can see both these guys, what would we ideally want to take out on this guy? That wouldn't be bad. Perceptor head, I care less about. Electric kick is not great either. And who's the other guy he can see? Whoops. You can see that guy? I don't believe you're going to be able to hit that guy. But if you do, we can take him out. So if we can aim on his torso, which if we can hit anything is... Oh, no. He can do it with the harrower. Oh, no. No, sorry. That's not the way this particular weapon works. Okay, this... I don't see how this is going to work. But maybe he's at an angle that he can do it? I feel like it's going to hit the scenery. Yeah, it's going to definitely hit the scenery. I'm not taking that risk. I'd much rather take out this guy's torso. Come on, Omar. Oh. Not yet. I want to see how that guy did. Affected by virus because of Omar's biochemist thing. Bleeding 10, but you have... Oh no, you don't heal. Alright, I guess. And let's go over to Nora, switch her to this, and she should also be able to overwatch. Make it really wide. Okay, now we go. That new Jericho ran away from us. Okay, you threw away your shot. Much like Thomas Jefferson. Only 2 new Jericho people. 3 new Jericho people. This priest is going to screw us. We got to take out that priest. Oh my god, that wasn't a new Jericho person. That was Omar. Oh god.
Oh!
Oh no.
Right on target.
Oh, that's some good Overwatch action. That is less good. We might be bailing on this mission. I gotta tell you. Oh my god, there are so many of these bastards. What the hell, New Jericho?
It won't stop me.
Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. We need to free Omar. Okay. How are we going to free Omar? I mean, Omar has a lot of willpower. I think the priest is going to lose control of him next turn. Which is, you know, not soon enough for me, but... Jasper, what can you do? Can you get... Oh, I just don't... Okay, can we... Do you have a good grenade? No, hold on. Oh god, this is terrible. This is bad. This is so bad. I'm going to take one of these spiders and move it right here. We might be able to kill enough guys that we can make the priest lose its mind control. Maybe. That's what we're going to go for here. I don't know if our third spider is going to be able to hit both of them. Alright, what's their health right now? Ugh. 114, 94. Okay, I think we can do it. Before we do that, though, what is your... Oh, God. Okay. This is a problem. How much health do you have? 160. What weapon is that? Oh. Why do you do so little damage? Huh. I think maybe we go to this. This does 10 points of piercing. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Confirming target.
Okay, now, if she wants to use her willpower, she can use this weapon. No, we're gonna do this.
All I need is a clear shot.
Okay. So this guy, Omar lost 2 willpower, of course, because he's controlled. Yeah, this is what a mess. Okay. So we're going to take this spider and we're going to hope we can nuke both these guys. I don't think it can do enough damage to do it. But you are now... Yeah, you're going to die on the next turn. You're not going to die on the next turn. Which is not going to do enough willpower damage to this priest. So Omar won't be freed up. Let's take you. Where are you? Oh, that's who we're on. We're on Jasper. And we can throw a single grenade up there. Oh man, this is so bad. I think the right thing to do, actually, no, wait. If we put you on this, yes, and it's a 1 action point weapon, so we can move him here. Actually, what I really want to do is take out this guy, but he has a lot of... Oh no, he has no armor left. Yes, okay. Okay, what we want to do is get a shot on this guy. So we're going to go ahead and move you here. Okay, and we're going to hope that we can do enough damage. Okay, so the question becomes, do we take this guy out right now? Or do we let him die? Because he will die next turn.
I was born ready.
And if we wanted to get... What a mess. What an absolute mess. Hold on, I want to see with you. Don't you have... No, I thought maybe he had the mutation that allowed him to use melee for 1. So if I switch him to this thing and then do this, I can get him here for 1. I don't think I can kill that guy. I'm still going to dash. Yeah, I'm going to dash you here. I was really thinking about activating this guy, but I want to take this guy out. Okay. So... You can only do 192, but it will stun this guy. Or we could use this. Oh, he can't see with the gun right now. Okay. You know what? We're just going to go ahead and attack this guy.
Here we go.
Okay. That's Gremlin. So we have Jasper left, and I really... I'm uncertain what I want to do here. The next turn, this guy's going to lose all the willpower He needs to control Omar. But we can't take a shot from Omar. Like, that is just not gonna happen. Fine, I'm gonna take somebody out now. You're dead. You... Oh, this... We have a better chance of landing this. Okay, so we get some willpower, or he got some willpower. You lost 2, of course. You lost 2, you should be down to 1. But I think that's all we can do. Can Jasper move? Who can move? Nora, you can overwatch. There's no reason for you to overwatch. Was there... Oh, maybe there is. No, there isn't. This is... Alright, forget it. Let's go.
No! Ready to fight.
This is terrible. Okay. Panicked. Now, what is the story with Omar? Whoa! Oh. Gotcha. Okay, Omar. Oh, we got you back. Oh, and you have action points. Okay. Wow, that was totally terrible.
Standing by.
You've got 10 poison left. You have 10 poison. So you guys are going to be okay. Okay, whew, I can breathe a sigh of relief. I seriously was super nervous that we were going to lose somebody. You, priest, are going down. Like, that is just not even an option for us. Gremlin. How much does this guy have? 105. So if we switch Gremlin to his 1-point weapon...
Taking aim.
Wait. Free aim? No. What are you doing? Look at where he's got the gun. He's shooting right over the guy's head. What a moron. Oh, man. Okay, 105. Do I do rapid clearance? Is there a reason to do rapid clearance? Who do we have left? We have... That we know of, we have the priest... And this guy. Okay, actually. Didn't I give you the... Oh, no. I thought I gave you... Maybe it was Jasper I gave the healing thing to. Yeah, darn it. We could move her up here. And then they could do the healing dance. Although it's possible... It's possible...
Standing by.
Yeah, you are? Great. All right. So... You have 240. If we put you on this, and we move you here. So here's what I think. I think Omar would be pissed about the mind control situation. So I think he would take this rage burst and unleash it on this bastardo. So let's do that. Okay, speaking as a noob, that was underwhelming. I mean, it was cool, but I expected this guy to be totally annihilated. I guess he is totally annihilated. Yeah, wow. Wow. Goodbye. And you, let's not mess around. Let's not mess around. What do you have for a weapon? Okay, this is a 2-point weapon. It will do this does so much damage. Okay, is that the mission? No. There's another enemy somewhere. Do we know about... Oh. Oh, it's just the priest. It's just the priest. The priest is gonna die. Let's move Nora up here.
Repositioning.
And then switch... No. Right, and then put this healing kit in Jasper's inventory. Now, does Nora have enough to heal herself? Oh, it doesn't matter because I didn't... Yeah. Okay, and then we're going to heal her.
Let me take a look.
Okay, and we collect everything that's on the battlefield when we're done. So I'm just going to end turn. And that's the mission. Wow, that was, I mean, that was, honestly, that was really, really tense for what it was. Nora and Jasper both got quite a bit of experience, which is great. Wow, that was tense. But we should get some good reputation with New Jericho. Oh, look at all the stuff we got. A lot of it we don't care about anymore, but it's still resources. And we got a ton of, relatively speaking, a ton of gears and hexes, and a decent amount of food. We will definitely replenish all of that. This, I'm a little surprised, didn't have an impact on the Forsaken. And so that's where we're going to leave it for today. This has been a little bit, obviously, of a strange episode because we figured out these excavation things. And I'm definitely going to leave the Citadel to grow. Oh, the completing the research for the Mass Mana Core is also a goal. And we're doing that in 12 hours. Okay, but I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much for your support. I love you very much. Please remember, if you have pets, to have them spayed or neutered. And if you don't have pets, there are many, many thousands of animals in shelters seeking their forever homes. Thanks so much.